Hello everyone and welcome back to your channel. This is the second video of the series Ace the Challenge. In this video, we will be discussing about the passing percentage of CIA challenge exam. What is the basic difference in CIA and the CIA 3 part and CIA challenge exam? What is the syllabus and what are you expected to study? So it will be a brief video for 7 to 8 minutes. The cost and other details we will be discussing in the upcoming videos. Okay. So let's get to the screen. Okay, so this is the authentic website of the institute, their original website, and they have published the passing percentage of various courses that they offer. We are particularly interested in CIA challenge exam, and I assure you that it is not that difficult, that it is shown here. Only 44% passing rate. So one would say that yes, why don't we go for part 1, 2 and 3? So this is the point that I would like to share, that the individual exam you have to take in 3-part exam, you have to take 3 different examinations. Okay, and in part 1 you have to answer 125 objective question, and in part 2 and part 3 you have to answer 100 objective question each, MCQ, multiple choice questions. Now the passing percentage is for part 1 41%, part 2 44% and part 3 50%. If I take the accumulated passing percentage, it is really low, that you qualify all the 3 modules of the CIA, normal CIA in the first attempt. So it is the best shot to take CIA challenge exam. The second benefit to take CIA challenge exam is we get some syllabus reduction. For CSAs, they have experience in IT, so their IT related syllabus is a bit less. Similarly, for chartered accountants and CPAs, they have studied accounting, some COSO ERM framework, right? So that syllabus is reduced in CIA challenge exam. That benefit you receive. The second benefit is that you have to take only one exam, not 3 individual exams. Just one exam you have to take, 150 questions, and in one shot you can qualify it. It takes less amount of time, less amount of resources to qualify CIA challenge exam as compared to CIA 3-part exam. And this is what I understand, I believe, that is why I took CIA challenge exam, and I recommend you to take CIA challenge exam as well. Now, what we have understood, what is the difference in CIA 3-part exam and challenge exam. Now, what is the syllabus? In this video, we will be discussing the syllabus for chartered accountants and CPAs. Okay. So this is the again website of the institute. I just searched the syllabus. You will get all the links in the description. So this is the syllabus. First part is essentials of internal audit, that is 35% of entire syllabus. This contains the very basics of internal auditing and about the internal auditors, that they have to be independent, they have to work objectively, they must apply due professional care and something like that. In the part 2, it is practice of internal auditing, that is how internal audit is conducted, that is planning the engagement, executing the documents, executing the audit and communicating the audit. This is the majority of the syllabus, that is 43% of the syllabus, and this is considered a typical and a tough part because you require a lot of professional judgment while doing the audit. Internal audit is all about professional judgment, right? So hence it is a bit difficult for the newcomers like me. I had to put so much energy in the part 2 that I cannot explain to you. However, you have more than enough experience to qualify this. You have more experience than I have. Hence, I am damn sure you will qualify it in first go. The third part is the business knowledge of the internal auditor. So, without business knowledge, we cannot perform our audits, right? So, very first topic is business acumen. In this, we will study a lot of different strategies and organization structure and very details related to the business. Second is data analytics, and third is the very basics of IT. And don't be afraid when you read the information technology and security. We will be studying very basics of it, not in depth. And it is only 22% of our syllabus as well. So this is the core structure in which part 1 and part 2 is 78% of your syllabus. So yes, okay, we got the gist of the syllabus. How much do we have to study? How many hours we would have to devote in it? That we will discuss in the next video. In this video, let me go through with the basics of the content or the base 78% of the syllabus majorly. Okay. So like in CA and in CPA as well, we study standards on audit, on statutory audit, how we do the audit. Like in statutory audit, I remember standard 210, agreeing the terms of engagement, series 600, series 700, right? Similarly, IIA have their own standards for internal auditing, and those are the best practices standards across the world. So we have to study them, we have to understand them, and those standards are 70% of our syllabus. Fair enough? We have to do our audit as per the best practices. We must understand what are the best practices. Let me go through the very basics. These are the 25 pages. These are the core standards that we must learn with our heart, and we must remember. Even if we are asleep and someone wakes up in the middle of the night and asks, yes, tell me about this standard, we must be able to answer it. This is the level of proficiency we require for these 25 pages. Okay. However, these 25 pages in itself is not enough to do audit. Okay. For someone like me who have less experience in audit, with those 25 pages knowledge, I will not be able to perform audit effectively and efficiently. So the institute understands the fact, and they have issued implementation guidelines as well. Okay, these are available on the institute website, and these are the real standards, you can say, because these contain all of the details. Suppose, like, let me go through one. This is the basic standard, purpose, responsibility and authority of the internal auditors and the internal audit department. So first is the basic standard, the interpretation of the standard, and there we will get the getting started, the very basics of the standard. Second thing, we will get the consideration for implementation, that what things we have to consider while applying this standard. Okay, and in the last we have conformance, how we will conform to others or to our seniors that we have implemented this standard while performing the audit, and it is the end of the standard. So these are the structure, and we will discuss this in detail in upcoming videos. And again, I would take you to the result part, and I believe you will be saying, yaar, itna kam passing percentage hai. The passing percentage is so low, and believe me, I have seen professionals, they say, I have experience in internal audit, I don't need to study anything, and I will go and take the exam and qualify. This is not how it works. I have taken the exam, I have studied. There will be case studies, and very, very sound judgment will be required to choose the correct answer. Okay, how we do our work and how standards require us to do the work, this is different. Okay, we have to choose the answer, not how we do audit, how we are expected to do audit. So that is why the passing percentage is low. But I believe if you study really hard, if you study really good with your heart, you will surely qualify it in the first attempt. And also, I am there to support you throughout your journey. If you have any doubt, any single doubt, even if you want to develop a study plan, I will surely assist you in that as well. So that's it for this video. Let's meet in the next video.